Today we will explain step by step how we are going to recover our cell phone. If you were suddenly one of the people who changed the screen lock, you formatted it, it's left with this little padlock. Now you're stuck with the Google account. It also left you with the same screen lock. Don't worry, because in this video tutorial we're going to explain all the steps. Step-by-step instructions so you can fix and recover your cell phone in one of the easiest and fastest ways, which is without needing to take it to a technician. An easy and quick process, which is what we are going to do now. We're going to connect to a Wi-Fi network to begin this recovery process. But we also want to let you know that we have a method using a PC and a method without a PC, which we have left in the video description and in the first pinned comment. We have left all those other methods for those people who suddenly. If this video tutorial doesn't work for you, let us know in the comments what model you're using. You have the option to receive an exclusive video tutorial for your model if you have PC, tell me, A, by PC. If you don't have a PC, tell me, without a PC we'll be. By reading all those comments, we're going to connect to a network of Wi-Fi and let's begin this process to solve it and be able to recover our cell phone. We're going to click Jump. Now we're going to get to the section where we see what that is. Google account and where we see what that screen lock is. Let's click Accept. Here, let's click Continue. Then what will happen is that it will take us to the screen lock screen that we also had it on our phone. It's going to take us to that Google account and we'll explain the easiest and fastest way so that we can recover our phone in one of the most recommended ways. Having said all that, we're now going to get to this section where it will ask us what. It's that blockage. That was the main thing. We had forgotten about the blockage screen. Then it tells us down here to use my Google account. We click where it says, use my Google account. Here we have the Google account. What's going on here? We forgot to lock our screen. If you didn't remember your screen lock on this phone, you'll remember it now from the Google account because it's the email we had on our phone. Let's say you remember the email from. You can add it from your phone here, then click Next. You add the password and it will give you access. If you had 1 email, 5 emails, 10 emails, any of the emails you add will give you that recovery. But let's say you suddenly forget your password, well, don't worry. It also gives you the alternative that you can add the phone number you had in the email. You add the phone number, click Next, add the password, and it would give you. You can now recover that access as well. But let's say you don't remember your email or password or anything like that. Okay, let's go over our PC and I'll explain everything. Steps you will take to fix and recover your cell phone. The first thing we're going to do is leave what's ours. We're going to leave what's our antivirus. Let's go to our antivirus. Here we will be able to find this option that says Protection and Security. We're going to give it to him. Let's give it this shield that appears here. Let's select this shield. We scroll down further and click on Manage Settings here. We're going to disable this real-time protection option temporarily, once we activate it and recover our phone. We're going to leave, we'll reactivate it. Now what we're going to do is go to our browser. And we're going to write our official page where we'll be able to download the tool. We're going to write the official page p.com. They just write David FRP. Okay, now you can type there. You click on it, Then you click on Next, and then the page we have will appear here. It will appear below. If it doesn't appear, you will type. You write the .com right. dvfrp.com, we're going to spell it out for some people who have another languages and is not pronounced correctly. DAVRP is written like this, D. IVIFRP we give it. Click and it will take us to this section where we can find all our pages. We will be able to find many methods here. Yes, then we selected this one. The first option that appears here would take us to this section where we will also be able to find all kinds of video tutorials for the tools. We'll be able to find it. We'll go to the last option and we'll be able to find this. We're going to click on the entry that says David FRRP and then we'll be able to find. We'll also be going down these options here. We'll be going down. And we're going to find this tool that we'll be using today in this video tutorial. This would be the tool. It's already fully updated. What we're going to do is download the tool. We'll download the tool. After we download, we're going to extract the tool and it will look something like this. You're going to right-click. You're going to right-click on it, and then select Run as Administrator. Here you're going to say yes, you tell him yes. Then the program will open. It's a program. Then you'll be able to click here and you'll find the drivers. You're going to download the driver. Since the processor is mediated, you're going to give it. In mediated, it also downloads if you download that driver. Then you click here. Today we're going to use Motorola. We also have Honor products, we also have Xiaomi, we also have Samsung. Many methods in the latest versions. Here we're going to use our model today. It's the same process for everything. Today I'm going to use the Moto G06 which has Android 15. What are we going to do? Let's locate our phone. Let's locate the phone here. Now what we're going to do is click here where it says Remove FRP. But before that, let's turn off our phone. Let's turn it off. We count 10 seconds until it is completely off, then we click here. Here it says, Waiting for connection, let's connect the phone. We connect it when the charging logo appears. We count it 4, then press the power button. And we count to 4 seconds and release the power button. 1, 2, 3 and 4, we release. We hope this turns green, let's wait. That we be placed in green. When the indicator turns green, it means the process was successful. Now that we need to press the power button. Simultaneously press and hold the volume down button. To restart our phone, we're going to press both buttons. Press and hold the power button and the volume down button simultaneously to restart your phone. Let's wait. Well, if that doesn't work, we press the power button. Press and hold the volume up button simultaneously to restart it. 5 seconds, if we see that in 5 seconds it looks like the rubber has it. It lets us press it properly, now we can. Let's wait here, power button, volume down button. The PC should make a sound. We press both buttons. To make it better, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove the lining because those are mistakes we still have here. Now we press the power button and the volume down button again, now it's ready. The lining usually comes in stiff, so this allows us to solve this problem and now we can disconnect it. We unplug it, let's turn on our phone, let's turn it on. Now we'll wait for our phone to take us directly to the home screen. Once we get to the start screen, we will be able to configure it as follows. Since it has restarted, let's click here now that it has started. Let's click Next. Now you have to take us to where the option to jump appears, which is the Google account, but these phones always end up having some errors. How we correct those errors? I'll explain it to you so you can fix the remaining errors. On our phone, we give it more, accept and continue. Now here it will give us that option where, it will give us the option to create. Add a Google account, but what we're going to do is click Skip. Why? Because when we make these recoveries with these tools, we always end up with some errors. In some cases, it often happens that if you suddenly give it to him for the first time, it might not work for you. If it doesn't work, try again because sometimes it has happened to me that sometimes the first option doesn't delete the account, but sometimes I give him the second option and that Google account would be automatically deleted. Now that we've reached the start, we can to correct the errors that remain on our phone. I'll explain what you're going to do to correct the errors because our screen sometimes freezes and all that. So, in order to solve it, let's wait here, let's click here on Continue. Now, what we're going to do is go over the adjustment regarding the phone or in system and we're going to click on Reset when resetting your phone would leave you with a device free of any errors.